Hi, I'm Ann Keith Kennedy, your Media Arts and Design librarian. This is an introduction to using the Proquest database in order to research topics in arts administration. Proquest is a good database to use since it includes electronic access to publications such as the International Journal of Arts Management, the Journal of Arts Management, Law and Society, and the Journal of Cultural Economics. Also, it includes access to magazines such as Time and Newsweek, as well as some newspapers. To access Proquest, click on the link in the research guide. If you're off campus, you will first be asked to authenticate yourself as a Drexel student by putting in your Drexel 1 username and password. This is the same password that you use for logging into Blackboard Vista. Since I am on campus, I am taken directly to Proquest. Now that I'm in Proquest, I have several options. I can search for a particular journal or publication here. Or I can do a simple search on my particular topic across multiple journals, newspapers, and magazines. I'm going to do a search here for arts and economic impact. Note that I'm only keying in a couple of keywords here. When starting your search, you really want to keep it to 1 or 2 words, often just joined by and. I want articles about the arts that also talk about their economic impact. Databases are a bit more particular than Google. You can't really put in a whole sentence and hope to get relevant results. That's why I suggest starting small with 2 or 3 words and then adding more as need be. I'm also going to put economic impact in quotes. This will make sure that the database searches these words as a phrase and not as individual words. You can click on search tips here to get more hints about how to best do your research. Okay, now I'm going to hit the search button. So this is what we would call our results page. And I want to point out a couple things here. First, you want to note how many documents or articles were retrieved using your keywords. In this case, we have 198. Also, note how the total number of documents is divided into different tabs for scholarly journals, magazines, trade publications, and newspapers. Why is this helpful? Well, sometimes you just want to look at the latest news in order to bring in an article to class for discussion or to post in a discussion thread on Blackboard Vista. Other times, you need scholarly articles to use in class papers or for your thesis. Before going into one of these articles, I also want to point out one other thing, and that's the suggested topics up at the top. If, after you search, none of the titles of the articles look exactly right, you might want to take a look at the suggested topics and see if there's something better you should be trying. In our search, it looks like these might work, so I'm just going to stick with what we have. Let's go ahead and look at an article. Specifically, I'm going to click on number 3, the Culture Crunch from Time magazine. Clicking on the link to full text, I get the full text of the article. At the top, here, is all the citation information that I need. There's also an abstract or summary of the article, which helps me know if this is really an article that I will want to read. Note, however, that Proquest doesn't give us the images for this article. If you do need the photos, there are other options available to you, but the text alone might be all that you need. What else can I do on this screen? Well, at the top again, I can see that I can print it, I can email it to myself or to somebody else, or I can get the citation for it. If you click on the Cite This link, you get a new screen that allows you to choose your citation style, and Proquest will generate the citation for you. However, one caveat, this isn't always correct. For instance, I can see right here that it forgot to give us the page number, even though Proquest does know the page number right here. There's also a couple other things that aren't quite right, but it's still useful for getting a quick reference that can later be edited. Finally, I want to point out this tool over here on the right-hand side of the screen. If this article is on your topic and you're really excited about it, Proquest can help you find similar articles. For instance, maybe I'm more interested in performing arts and recessions. So I'm going to click these boxes and hit search, and Proquest generates a whole new search for us with new search results. From here, you can just kind of keep on going and going. Have fun, but be sure to try some of our other databases as well.